So I'm here studying a neuro MRI, and I wanted to show you something. That's why I pulled out this guy. So this is what we look on the MRI, but I wanted to show you something so you understand. See, this is the inside of a pelvis, and the yellow things, that's going to be your sacral plexus, right? Coming from L5 all the way to S1 to and these yellow things are nerves, and obviously these are the muscles. And one of the things that I wanted you to understand is that how these bigger trunks go to form ultimately the sciatic nerve, and you can see that how they end up being covered by the muscles of the pelvic floor, okay? Those smaller nerves are going to be more like your pudendal nerves, the ones that go right into the pelvis. But it's very easy to understand how when these muscles tense up, they're going to cause a compression of these big nerve trunks, and how that can affect the pain, okay? And here, this muscle here that you see here is called the piriformis muscle, and that also can get inflamed, and you can see that some of it is outside of the bony pelvis and some of it is inside. So this is going to be your piriformis right there, right? So what you can see, and that's covered by, the nerves can get squished into that, and you can have the piriformis syndrome when you have compression of that muscle. And you can see how the muscles can squish that nerve, and you can see how this sacral trunk nerves go to combine, and under here is going to be your sciatic nerve. And that's why you get, I turn the camera around, that's why you get that sciatic pain, which doesn't necessarily have to be because there is endometriosis on the nerve. It can be because the muscles which are affected by endometriosis, and it can go all the way into the muscles. Just last week, we operated on somebody who had endometriosis all the way into the piriformis muscle. But this is why you can have, for example, when you get your period or when you get a flare of endometriosis, you can have that sciatic pain going all the way down there. I just wanted you to visualize this so you could understand this. I'm really tired. It's 10 p.m., but I just had the idea to do this, and I wanted to give you a good explanation. And, whenever I study these patients, we get the MRIs, we look at the nerves, we look at everything. And you can't just, with people with complex problems, you need to have a very in-depth analysis of the facts and everything else. You can't just say, oh, it's because of this, it's because of that. You need to have knowledge and understanding of the anatomy and everything else, the nerve anatomy, and do your own imaging and read your MRIs, read the neuro MRI, read everything, and that's how we do it. I just wanted to explain our thinking. And again, very thankful to some of the pioneers in this, and especially Dr. Marcello Ceccaroni, who was a member of ESSI, who has really defined all of this anatomy. Okay, he is the guy responsible for that, and he's a member of our team, and I talk to him every day. He's in Japan right now.